Let's move on now to our next defensive midfielder, a new arrival in the summer. One of Ronald Koeman's favourites is Dutch compatriot Jordy Clasie. What do you make of his season, Nick?
Well, it got off to a bad start in the fact that he was injured in the pre-season, and he therefore missed a lot of the pre-season training, which meant that when he came back in, he wasn't fit. He'd missed 3 months, and he struggled to find some consistency in the early part of his return as such, which would have been the mid-season. But I like Jordy Clasie. I think he's mobile, he's fast, he moves the ball fast, and in the last half of the season, he started to come into his fore. And him and Romu formed a good partnership in the fact that they were both interchangeable. You had Clasie on when you needed to play the ball quickly and move the ball on, and you could bring Romu on for a bit of tackling and running around and getting stuck in. So it worked well, in interchanging them both in the starting lineup and on and off the field as substitutes. So I like Jordy Clasie. I think there'll be a lot more to come from him. It would have been ideal next to Wanyama for all of the season. And I think when we see him after a good pre-season, we'll see a totally improved version of Clasie.
And Clive, what do you make of Clasie's season? Do you think it was a season for him to adapt to the Premier League?
Very much. His season started with my season. I went to Feyenoord to watch the friendly, and there were 50,000 people hero worshipping Jordy Clasie and Pella, might I say. And I thought, this must be some hell of a player. And then at the start, you thought, well, no, maybe not. But I think it was a question of confidence, him being able to cope with the more physical side of the Premier League compared to the Dutch League. And he did that. Fair play to him. He knuckled down, and he's a steady Eddie. He's a steady Eddie. And a lot of his work you don't see, because again he's protecting the defence, a bit like Wanyama. And so you don't see a lot of his work. And he very rarely gives the ball away. So yeah, I'm impressed with him. I'm very impressed with him. And
he's an unsung hero.
Yeah, he's an unsung hero. Maybe he could get a goal.
That's because his name doesn't rhyme with anything. Clasie.
Yeah, there you go.
Sing it.
There you go, viewers. Make a song for Clasie. We've got Clasie. Jordy Clasie. I don't know. Anyway, no, he's done well. Good professional.
And Nick, to round his season off out of 10, what'd you give him?
When he was back fit and that, I thought he was a steady 7.5 out of 10.
I'd give him 8 because he's knuckled down to the physical side, and he stands up to the physical duels that he meets, and I think he's done well. 8.
I'd give him a 7 out of 10. So going back to what Nick said, he missed most of the first half of the season through injuries or whatever it was, but in the second half of the season, he sort of an unsung hero really. But let us know in the comments below what you'd give him out of 10.